Hello folks, quite the backdrop, isn't it? Martin Pavey here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm smiling and I'm here in beautiful surroundings. If the wind noise is a bit distracting, I do apologise, but it's such a magical spot here that I just wanted to record from here. I'm having a day where the weight of the world feels like it's on my shoulders today. A little bit sleepy, and I'm wearing in new shoes, and just feeling that slight sense of irritation. And what's it all about? Before we go into it though, I really do appreciate it if you like and subscribe and share to spread this very important message. It really does help. I want to push this out as much as possible. That it can feel very lonely and confusing. I use the word confusing a lot, but trying to find good people, trying to find meaning and purpose in life is it's not an easy thing to do. And in the last couple of weeks, it's been 6 months now since the rather dramatic end of my sort of semi long-term relationship. And in the last couple of weeks, I found myself really starting to think what I was doing in that relationship, and it can feel a bit hopeless. And you sort of I've periodically I go through periods of thinking, what the fuck am I doing, what the fuck's going on, and trying to make sense of things. It's not an easy thing to do, because there are so many things that you will have been through, and struggles that you've overcome, and still answers that you want to find to the meaningful questions in life, such as, what do you really want to do with your life? What kind of people do you want to be around? Am I in the right place? Am I doing the right thing? I know that recording these videos is incredibly meaningful to me, and it's especially meaningful and feels really full of purpose when I see the interaction. And no matter what anybody says, don't chase certain metrics on social media. Obviously it's nice when you get a like, it's nice when you get a comment, because the message, normally, with YouTube, you're supposed to, with the title of your video, you're supposed to say the title of the video early on in the video for the algorithm, and I haven't done that. But I want you to know that even if you are physically alone, or doing something that the people around you don't approve of, or don't understand, or don't support you in, which is why I talk about finding the right kind of people, you're not alone. You're really not alone. And it feels like there are situations that you're in, circumstances that you're dealing with, that make it feel like nobody understands, and nobody cares, which in a way they don't. It's not an easy thing to accept. I've been an enormous optimist, but you're not alone in that there are people out in the world who are struggling with the same torment as you, that there are people out there who want you to do well. And it feels most of the time, like, they're really few and far between. But there are many of us that we're all trying to do our best. I do believe that. Maybe that is wildly optimistic of me, but there are. And you know that by the fact that I'm recording these videos here in merry and beautiful England, and there are people, even people in the other parts of this country, but I know that there are people who, you know, who are doing the same things, and they're hundreds or even thousands of miles away. So you're not alone. So don't feel lost and hopeless and desperate. You don't have to. You don't have to. And I'm here to say, not only are you not alone, but you don't have to feel despair. Don't feel despair. Sometimes it's very, very difficult to get going, and today I felt kind of clobbered. Sort of, that everything today has felt like an enormous fucking effort. Yeah, even I had pre-prepared chicken in the fridge, and I leave it in the fridge overnight, and then in the morning I take it out of the fridge to come back to room temperature. So, you know, so the skin is nice and crispy. And even going to the kitchen and sort of getting that and sort of eating it, it's just sort of I felt like I was dragging chains along, you know. But that what we're doing, what you and I are doing, is not that many people do it in terms of, you know, the world population. You know, they don't. People are trying their best, but they're not trying to branch out. They might think about it, they might daydream about it, they might long or yearn for it, but very few are actually, you know, few people are actually doing it. And it can feel a bit pointless sometimes, and you can feel like you're screaming at an empty room. Hello, help, 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 please, God, somebody help. And it can feel really bleak, you know, sometimes. But I know that I will get a good night's sleep tonight, because I've decided I'm going to, and I will. And I'll wake up tomorrow, and it will be a whole new day, and it will be a whole new opportunity to feel better. But I think the bumps in the road, I did a video a little while ago called the good, the bad, and the bumperful, as in a combination of bumps and beautiful, which I'm quite proud of. You know, good title, good video. And I mean all of my videos, you know, I do mean all of them. I want you to know that no matter how terrible you might feel about your circumstances, that it will be okay. It will be all right. You will get through it as long as you keep going. And it's why I leave my email address. It's why I want to work with you if you need help, because we all need help, and we need a feeling of community. And it can be very, very difficult it seems quite difficult to find good people. And that sounds really, really nasty and ungenerous, but it does feel that way. That, you know, people that you can really trust and be yourself with, I think it's probably always been an issue. And yeah, it's a weird world, people. It's a weird world, but it is a beautiful one. I mean, you know, can't grumble, very English phrase. It's a beautiful view, it's wonderful, and it's glorious, and it's abundant. And you have that within you. You have the capability to do great things. But the most important thing is that you keep going, and if you do need help, you know where I am to contact me. So please do. Thank you very much. Bit of a somber one, this one today. Quite real, quite honest. Not that my other videos aren't honest, but because they are. They're all honest. I always tell the truth on my videos. And I hope it helps you. So thank you very much. Please do like, subscribe and share. And leave me any comments that you like. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Ciao for now.